Academy instruction has been suspended for several days in observance of the Kopabal festival. I finally have time to see my father, and yet the General summons me in the middle of the celebration. Why the urgency and secrecy?
Tolek, I have summoned you for a very special purpose. Before I continue, I must have your full support and pledge of silence.
You have it completely, General.
Good. I am certain you are familiar with the recent attempt to overthrow Chancellor Lorak and the rumors of the Chancellor's weakening health.
Yes, General. I doubt there is any corner of the Empire where word of this has not spread.
I can now confirm these rumors are true. I thought the threat posed by the House of Geoch had ended, but I was wrong. Kalnor left behind a half-brother named Melkor. My sources inform me this Melkor is building support for a second attempt to overthrow Lorak's regime. I have a time and place for a meeting between Melkor and the heads of 4 other houses. You see why I have summoned you.
Yes, sir. I believe I do.
I have acquired an experimental bird of prey that carries an extremely sensitive passive sensor array. It will allow you to eavesdrop on Melkor's meeting. Take command of this vessel. Warp while cloaked to the Krios system and locate Melkor's flagship. You must maneuver within 50 meters of his bridge and come to a full stop. At that range, you will be able to engage the sensor array and monitor the meeting. Before you depart, have you any questions regarding this mission?
None, sir.
And I wish you good fortune, Tolek, son of Rovak. Kafla.
To maintain secrecy, the General arranged for me to rendezvous with the experimental bird of prey in the Gareth Nar system. The journey from Kronos was uneventful, and my transfer to my temporary command proceeded as scheduled. This Melkor must pose quite a threat to warrant such caution.
We are being held by the Hopok.
Open channel.
This is Captain Tarka. After your mission is complete, return to this system and wait near the starbase. We will rendezvous with you here to transport you back to Kronos. Hopok out.
Cloak activated. We are ready to proceed to the Krios system.
Engage power allocation.
I have positively identified Melkor's flagship. It is the Mukwi.
Captain has taken the comm.
Emergency stop.
Activating sensor array. We must now remain motionless. Signal is streaming in now. I have isolated the meeting. I have a visual.
I have sworn to you. I and my house stand ready to support your claims. But we must know the exact nature of your plans before we declare ourselves publicly.
I do not want you to declare yourselves publicly. At the proper time, I will reveal everything. Until then, you will wait patiently.
Wait! Lorik is at his weakest now! The time to strike is now!
I will ascend and take my rightful place as leader of the Klingon people. It is my destiny. But it will happen in a fashion of my own choosing. You may follow me and share in the glory to come, or not. The choice is yours. But if you will follow, you will obey.
Decide!
You fear the risks. I will waste no more words and count you amongst my enemies. Good. Now leave. You may beam directly out of these chambers. I will contact each of you in the weeks to come.
The Mupwi is accelerating. We must leave immediately.
The experimental array sensor harmonics have induced quantum deviation. Engineering will have to recalibrate. It will be several minutes before we can engage our warp drive.
Helm, you have the con.
The warp field has been recalibrated. We are ready to warp on your command.
Captain has taken the con. We are being hailed by the frigate Hupok.
Open channel.
Approach to transporter range and hold position there. Prepare for transport back to Kronos.
Report to General Cheng's office immediately.
No sooner have I returned from the Krios system than I find myself once more before the General.
Torlek, congratulations on a mission well done. You have justified my confidence in you.
Thank you, General.
I have reviewed the coded report you sent. The data you acquired will prove vital in the days to come. It pleases me to inform you that you are being promoted. You will begin attending Strike Fleet briefings and report to Instructor Poktal, commander of the Sukvalt. You will be given command of a light cruiser. Before I dismiss you, you have any questions?
General, I mean no disrespect by this, sir, but I have often wondered why you quote the words of this Shakespeare, a human poet. This has caused me some confusion.
Yes, I can see how that may seem perplexing. However, this is not such a mystery. Remember my first lesson to you? Know thy enemy? I have spent the latter half of my life studying human culture and their history. I encountered this Shakespeare early in these studies. He was one of their greatest warrior poets, eloquently writing about the same virtues that we strive for. Pity he was born to a people who cannot adequately appreciate the meaning of his work. He would have made such a fine Klingon. In any event, you have a new command to familiarize yourself with. Dismissed. Which brings me to the subject of the field of death.